A donkey kicked me into a romance novel. Part 3. The villain was never the billionaire. 5 days before the wedding, Vanessa disappeared. No calls, no messages, nothing, which should have made Emilia happy. Unfortunately, it did the opposite, because Emilia knew Vanessa. Silence never meant peace. Silence meant planning. And Vanessa was definitely planning something. Something terrible, something dramatic, probably something that required expensive clothes and unnecessary confidence. Villains love doing that. The morning before the wedding, a package arrived at Emilia's apartment. No name, no address, just a black envelope. Very normal, very comforting, definitely not suspicious. Emilia stared at it. The envelope stared back. Neither trusted each other. Eventually she opened it. Inside was only one sentence. I know you changed the story. Emilia stopped breathing, because those words meant one impossible thing. Someone knew. Someone knew she wasn't the original Emilia. Someone knew this world was a novel. Her hand shook. For the first time since arriving here, she was truly afraid, because fighting Vanessa was easy. Vanessa wanted money, power, control. But this was different. This person knew the truth. A truth Emilia had never told anyone. Not even William. Especially not William. Because how exactly was she supposed to explain that? Hey William, funny story. I'm actually from another universe, and I read about your entire life in a book. No, absolutely not. That conversation belonged in a hospital. A different kind of hospital. Later that evening, William noticed immediately. Of course he did. The man noticed everything. It was annoying. What happened? Nothing. William stared. Emilia stared back. The battle began. Unfortunately, William was very good at staring. Too good. Finally, Emilia sighed. Do you practice that? Practice what? The scary billionaire face. No, I don't believe you. For a second, he almost smiled. Almost. But then his expression became serious again. Emilia. Oh no. Her name. He used her name. I know when you're hiding something. Silence. Because he was right. And that was the problem. Somewhere along the way, William Carter had stopped being the villain. He had become the person who knew her best. The person she trusted. The person she was terrified of losing. I'll tell you one day. She whispered. Just not today. William looked at her, then nodded. Okay. That surprised her. You're not going to force me? No. Why? Because you'll tell me when you're ready. That was unfair. Very unfair. How was she supposed to avoid falling in love when he kept acting lovable? The next morning, the wedding arrived. The event was unbelievable. Flowers everywhere. Reporters outside. Hundreds of guests. Everything looked perfect. Too perfect. Which meant something was definitely about to go wrong. And Emilia was right. Because minutes before walking down the aisle, Vanessa appeared. Of course she did. Dramatic timing. Classic villain behavior. You can't marry him. Emilia sighed. Hello to you too. Vanessa ignored her. You have no idea what you're doing. No. I know exactly what I'm doing. No. Vanessa stepped closer. You don't belong here. Silence. Complete silence. The words hit differently. Emilia slowly turned. What did you say? Vanessa smiled. And that smile told Emilia everything. She knew. Somehow. Vanessa knew. You think you're the only one who knows how this story ends? Emilia's blood went cold. Ow! Vanessa laughed softly. Someone was trying to force the original ending. Who are you working with? For the first time, Vanessa looked scared. Actually scared. You should be asking. Who wrote the story? Before Emilia could respond, the doors opened. It was time. The wedding had begun. Every part of Emilia wanted answers. But then she saw William, standing at the altar, waiting for her. The billionaire everyone feared. The man the book called a monster. The man who had protected her again and again. I spent my entire life believing people only stayed because they wanted something from me. His voice became softer. Then you arrived. You argued with me. You annoyed me. You insulted me. Emilia blinked. This is a strange compliment. Guests laughed. Even William smiled. A real smile. And somehow, you became the first person who made my life feel real. Silence. Oh no, absolutely not. This was not in the contract. Feelings were not in the contract. Someone needed to call a lawyer. But Emilia already knew. It was too late. She had broken her own rule. She had fallen in love with William Carter. The wedding finished. They were married. The story had officially changed. And somewhere, the real villain was watching. Angry. Because Emilia had done the impossible. She escaped her ending. Weeks passed. Together, Emilia and William investigated everything. Vanessa's stolen money. The fake documents. The attacks. All of it. And every trail led to one person. Claire Montgomery. The heroine. The supposed good person. The woman who was meant to get the happy ending. Emilia couldn't believe it. The heroine is the villain? William looked confused. The what? Nothing. But made sense. The original story wasn't about a villain becoming good. It was about a villain pretending to be a hero. Claire had manipulated everyone, including William, including Vanessa, including the entire story. Because Claire knew something nobody else did. She remembered every version, every reset. Every time Emilia failed, Claire always won. Until now. The final confrontation happened where everything began. The ranch. Yes, the donkey ranch. Emilia was not happy. Seriously? William looked confused. What? My greatest enemy is not Claire. She pointed. It's that donkey. The donkey stared. Emilia stared back. Old enemies reunited. William looked between them. Are you fighting with an animal? He started it. I'm concerned. You should be. But this time, Emilia wasn't alone. Because William chose Emilia. And Emilia chose herself. The story was no longer a prison. It belonged to her. Months later, Emilia stood in their home, staring at the old romance novel. The pages had changed. The tragic ending was gone. A new ending appeared. One sentence. Sometimes the wrong character gets the right love story. Emilia smiled, then immediately frowned. Because outside, she heard a familiar sound. A donkey. Absolutely not. She walked to the window. The donkey looked at her. She looked back. No. William appeared behind her. What? That donkey is plotting something. It's a donkey. That's what it wants you to think. William laughed, and Emilia smiled. Because somehow, a donkey kicking her into a novel was the best thing that ever happened. The end. Thank you for watching another story from the Love Affairs channel. Subscribe for more unforgettable love stories.